3 men were returning from an arduous journey. They hadn't eaten or drunk anything for days. It was well into the night. Far above the men, the moon was well into her routine. While she had noticed the men traversing the road below, she had taken no particular interest in them. At least until they came to a bridge which spanned a river. Crossing the bridge, one of the men shouted to the other 2. Directing their attention downward, his voice turned to astonishment. The men, starved and desperate, couldn't believe their eyes. Far below the bridge seemed to be a bright, circular round of white cheese floating on the water's surface. Surprised by their fortune, they could barely contain their excitement. "But it's too far below. There's no way we could reach it," exclaimed one of the men. The other 2 nodded in agreement, and they devised a plan. They decided that one man would hold on to the bridge. A second man would climb down the first man's body, forming a human chain. The third man would climb down the first 2 men, thereby completing the chain and obtaining the delicious prize below. Gripping the ankles of the man above, the third man attempted to grab the cheese, which remained just out of reach. Determined, he shouted to the first man, clinging to the bridge, saying, "Can you lower yourself any further? I can almost reach the cheese." The first man extended his body as much as he could, but lost his grip. The 3 men plummeted into the water below. Amused by the men's inability to recognize her reflection, the moon left the men to the water, laughing at their stupidity.